guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's about AWS Amazon Web Services, how to create an account, how to open an account with AWS, and how to provision an EC2 instance. So first we have the link to AWS website. So it's aws.amazon.com. Just enter, and we're gonna create a new account. Creating a new account, create a new AWS account. You put in your information in here. I'll put in mine. Put in there your account name. Verify email address. You get a code in the email asking you to verify your account. And after that, it's going to ask you to set a user password, and you can go ahead and set in your password. Do you plan to use Amazon personal business? Personal. So, by putting your username and password and you're logged in, and you click on the View All Services icon, you can look for EC2 instance, or probably go to Services at the top and look for Compute, and then you can find the EC2 on the right. So the EC2 is a virtual server in the cloud. It's more like you having a virtual machine on your host computer. However, in this instance, we have it on the cloud. So EC2 is what Amazon calls their virtual machine that is present in the cloud. So we're gonna be using virtual machine, EC2 instance, virtual servers interchangeably through this entire class. So if you guys want to know more about EC2 instances, you can always look it up on Google, but that's EC2 instance over there. So now we want to create a new EC2 instance. This is the EC2 dashboard, as you can see. Creating an instance, it's as easy, just clicking on the launch instance icon. And if you click on the launch instance, you're gonna have your dashboard for creating the instance. And now you're gonna name this EC2 instance however you want to name it. The name tag, you can name it first EC2 instance, first EC2 server. I'll do first EC2 server, and then you go ahead to the next one. This is where you choose what operating system you want to install on your server. So Linux, macOS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, Linux. There's different distributions of different Linux distributions also too available if you want a Windows. But for today, we're going to be doing the Linux, which is the Amazon Linux. And below underneath is where you can choose your AMI, which is like the Amazon image instance. If you want to choose the free tier, Amazon has the Linux 2023 AMI. If you want to choose the deep learning AMI, it all comes with different specifications. But today we're going to be doing the free tier. You can choose the architecture also too. You want a 64-bit or whatever, depending on how you want it. If you want to pay for more services, you can. But we're not going to be paying today. We're going to be using the Amazon Basic free tier available. So we have the T2 Micro, we have the Nano, we have other instance type that you can choose from. There's a long list of deep learning that you can actually pay per hour on demand. But today we're gonna go with the basic one, which is the free tier. However, I will try to show you guys, and let me scroll down. You guys can see there's different types of, depending on what you want, depending on how big the organization is, you can choose whatever instance type you want. You can get 10 gig memory, 4 gig memory, but some of these come with price. As you can see underneath there, there's prices over there. So the next section is the key pair, where you choose the key pair. And for this key pair, we're gonna create a key pair now. And in the next class, I'm going to teach you guys how to use the key pair. So basically, the key pair just lets you gain SSH access into the server. So it's just you have to create a key pair, save that key pair for that machine, and you can use that key pair to authenticate into the server later. It comes with two formats, PPK and PEM. I'll do PPK because I have PuTTY installed on my computer. And Now today we're gonna talk about the network settings also too. If you want like three, five instances of EC2 running and you want them to talk to each other, you can create a security group and you can use that VPC to like they can all be connected to the same VPC. So VPC is just virtual private cloud which they can all talk together in the same cloud space. And the VPC allows for SSH. You can configure it, say, oh, I want to SSH into this server, just me only. That's where you do my IP. But you can do anywhere. You can access this server from any computer as long as you have the PP key, which is the key that we created earlier. But we're not going to go deep into that in this class. For the next class, we're going to talk a lot more about SSHing into the server with using the client tools such as Footy or Mobile Xterm. So you're gonna configure the storage now. If you want to pay more, if you want 20 gigs of storage, you can go ahead and do 20 gig. Depends on what you want. So now you can go ahead to the right corner and click on launch instance. Also at the top, you can see number of instances. You can do 20 instances and you can create it. You can do 50, but I'm gonna do just 2 instances today. I'm gonna launch the instance, and you can hold on a little bit and let the instance launch. It says suspect. Now now we have 2 instances running that we created just now, and if you click on this one, it's going to tell you more information about the instance. So now this is the public IP and this is the private IP and other information that you may need to access your instance. And also you can also check the second instance by checking the second instance over here. It says running. If you want to stop this instance, you can select this right here and you can go to instance state. You can stop this instance, you can reboot this instance. It's already started, that's why the start button is grayed out, and you can hibernate this instance or terminate this instance. So that's all you need to know for creating an EC2 instance. For the next class, we're going to be talking about how to SSH into this EC2 instance. So by using the IP address and the PPK key that we created earlier, we're going to need that key to authenticate into this server. Stay tuned. God bless you. Thank you guys for watching. See you next class.